Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. So today's video is going to be quite a large haul, nothing too extravagant, but I mean, a girl's got to shop, right? I'm just going to be showing you a few things that I've picked up over the past couple of weeks, as well as some cool new and exciting brands that have finally hit Australia. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below if there's any reviews on any products that I'm showing you in this video that you might want. So thank you so much for watching, and let's just get started. So yesterday me and my best friend went shopping. We were in much need of some cosmetics. Not like I already don't have enough, but anyway. So we went into Lush. Well, I went into Lush. She came with me, but I bought stuff mostly. And I only picked up 3 things. The first thing I got was the Dirty Shaving Cream. Now I have gone through about 2 of the smaller tubs of this, and this is pretty much just a shaving cream, but it's in more of a cream consistency than it is like a foam, if that makes sense. And I love this stuff. I think this is amazing. After I shave my legs feel so smooth after I use this. It is one of my ultimate favorite shaving creams. If I don't use this, I'm using the Dove shaving cream. I don't remember what it is, but it's like in a gold tube and it's like for sensitive skin. That works great, but I love this. If I can pick this up, I will get it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my beauty favorites of 2013. I'm not sure, I might have forgotten. But if you guys are looking for a really moisturizing shaving cream, it is a bit on the pricey side. I think this was, I actually still have the receipt. This was $20, so $19.95 for this tub, but this is going to last you 2 months at least, depending on how often you shave. But I definitely recommend this if you're someone with dry skin, you just can't be bothered to moisturize when you get out of the shower. This works wonders. The next thing I picked up was also a repurchase. This is the Dark Angels Fresh Facial Cleanser, and this is completely jet black. If you can see, it's an amazing facial cleanser. I love this stuff. I've noticed I haven't been using this for the past 2 months just because I haven't had a chance to go to Lush and grab it, but I have noticed that my skin has really been breaking out lately, especially around my cheek area and my chin, and it's really been bothering me. And the only thing I can think of is maybe stress, or I've stopped using this. So I'm gonna try this again. I do already love it, and I would have repurchased it anyway, even if my skin wasn't breaking out. But it'll be interesting to see for me if this actually helps with my breakouts that I've been having. And this little tub was $16.95. And this lasts me a good, I'd say maybe 3 to 4 months. You only need like a pea size amount, maybe just bigger than a pea size amount. And you just mix it in with a bit of water and apply it on your face and then wash it off. I tend to leave this on for a couple of minutes while I'm doing other things in the shower. But I definitely feel like this really cleans my skin and leaves it feeling really fresh after I get out of the shower. The next thing I got is something I've heard a lot about on YouTube. This is the Mask of Magnamiti. This is the face and backpack. This peppermint mask does everything it can to fight eruptions and outbreaks and return the skin to tip-top condition. And I've heard so many people say that they love this stuff. It really clears up their skin and gets rid of their blemishes. So I'm interested to see how this works. I've never really been a big fan of masks, you know. I just can't be bothered to put it on and then, you know, wait 10 minutes and wash it off. I want something like the cleanser to just clean my skin that I can do in the shower, and it's simple and I don't have to wait. But I will give this a try, and the smell of it is really minty, but it's sort of like an off mint smell, if that makes sense. I smell the natural ingredients in it. Like the mint is there, it's really prominent, but at the same time you can smell all of the other ingredients that they have in it. That was $16.95 also, so hopefully that works out well. So that was all I got from Lush. And then, of course, I went to MAC and I spent quite a lot of money. So I'm just going to take everything out first. So I decided that I needed some more makeup. So I went to MAC. The first thing I picked up was this MAC Pigment in Rose, and I watched a tutorial on this. It was a Valentine's Day look by someone, and they use this, and then I swatched it in the shop and I was like, oh my god, I need that. So this is what the pigment looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, girls, if you love your rose golds, your pinks, you know, oh, this color is to die for. I don't know, this is just from the lid, but I don't know if it's giving it justice, but it's just such a pretty color. Like, it is so gorgeous. You put it on your lid, you blend it out, like, it's amazing, guys. It's amazing. It's just that really nice sort of deep pink color, almost purple, but not so much, with that awesome, perfect, glittery gold in there. It is just words can't describe how pretty this color is. If you're someone who loves pinks, even if you don't love pinks, like I'm not a girl who I would just wear pink eyeshadow. I mean, buying the Naked 3 palette was enough for me, but I saw this in store and I'm like, I need to wear that on my eyelids. Like, this needs to be in my life. This is going to last me for the rest of my life. So buying pigments from MAC I think are definitely worthwhile because they will last you forever. And the pigment was $39. So I can justify that. To me, I can justify that because the color is gorgeous, the pigment is there, it's going to last me forever, and it's a gorgeous color. If you're into pinks or you kind of want to just do something different other than a brown neutral eye like I do every day, pop this on your lid and it's going to look gorgeous. The next thing I picked up was the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in, you guessed it, Soft and Gentle. I'm a highlighter fan. I love highlights. If I can get my hands on a good cheap highlight, I will. But I've wanted to get a highlight from MAC in the longest time, and I thought, well, why not get Soft and Gentle? I swatched it in the store and it was so pretty. You guys have probably seen this a million times, but it's gorgeous. It's everything it is. It's a gorgeous champagne with that perfect amount of gold in it. Like, oh guys, it's gorgeous. If you're looking for that really nice champagne, you know, glow highlight, definitely pick this up. I understand why everyone's raving about it. And you only need the tiniest little bit. Like, I just dabbed my brush in there and I had way too much on there and I was like, oh my god. The skin finish was $47. The next thing I picked up was this MAC Pro Longwear lip gloss in the shade Patience Please, and I swatched this and I thought, oh, it's so pretty. That was most retarded face ever. But it's just a really, really gorgeous, like, pale pink type of color. Now these, if you're not into sticky lip glosses, like long wearing type of thing, don't go anywhere near these. You will absolutely hate it, but it is pigmented. It will last on your lips for the longest time. I will just show you right about here. It is so pigmented. This is pretty much just your, like, an everyday pink. I mean, you could get a NYX Butter Gloss and find the exact same color, but for something that's going to last 10 times longer, it is going to last, and it is sticky, but I definitely think it's worth it. It's such a pretty color. It's amazing for every day. I'm really glad I purchased it. And it's something that is nude enough, but not too nude to where it looks like, you know, you're going out on a fancy date or something like that. Like, it's something you can wear every day. And that one was $43. Next thing I picked up was the Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. I just need to repurchase this because my other one is almost out and I've been struggling to get the rest of it out, so I decided to just purchase another one. Next thing I picked up was the MAC Glaze Lipstick in the shade Hue. I was going to get Cream Cup. I know a lot of people have really fell in love with that shade, but I swatched it and it just wasn't the type of color I thought it would be. I thought it would just be more of a vibrant pink. So I got Hue instead, and this is just a really, really pretty, it's a sheer lipstick, but you can build the color up. It's kind of like Patience Please, but a bit more of that coral color in there. It's really, really pretty, and it's great for every day. I'm wearing it right now, and oh, it's just so smooth. It glides on so nice. It's the perfect nude color. Like, if you're looking for a color that's not going to mute out your lips, that you can wear every day as well, if you don't want to wear like a lip gloss, definitely get Hue by MAC. It's definitely a favorite of mine now. I love it. So that was all that I got from MAC. quite a lot of money I spent, so that should hold me off for a while. So a few other things that I picked up was the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup in the shade Bone. This is a repurchase. I just finished my other one a couple days ago. I love this foundation. If you want a full review on this, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to do it. Love this foundation. It's the bomb. The next thing I picked up was the Bare Minerals concealer in the shade Well Rested, and this is the powder concealer. And I tried this morning, and I have to say I'm quite impressed. I'm kind of iffy on the longevity of it though, but I'll have to give it, but I'll have to try it some more to see how I like it. And I actually thought that this was going to be like really expensive, but it was only $25, so I was pretty happy with that. Next thing I picked up is the new Australis Neon Crush blush in the shade Love You Like a Sister, and I love their packaging. It's kind of tacky if you ask me, but I think it's cool. So it's like a duo blush. You get a really nice kind of like a deep rosy color, and then you get a really nice vibrant kind of corally pink which has a bit of shimmer in it. The rosy one is a bit matte. It does have tiny bits of glitter in it, but I think that could just be from the other one beside it. And they're just really pretty colors. I really like the shimmery one. It gives a really nice sheen to the cheeks, and it's a really nice pink with that bit of gold flecks in it too. It's really nice. Next two things I picked up were the new Maybelline Bold Matte lipsticks. I got these. Actually don't have a color, they just say matte. So I got matte 1, which is So I got matte 1, which is a really vibrant pink. It's really pretty. If you're into like vibrant coral pinks, you really love it. And then I got matte 7, which is supposed to be the nude shade, and this is more of a brown toned nude, so it's not really my favorite. I don't really love the colors. I'm not too sure if I'll get too much wear out of them, but I do like the packaging. I think the packaging is cute, and on the actual tube itself it says Maybelline right there, so I think it's really nice. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily totally matte. They still do have a bit of glossiness to them. I mean, I'm not going to say just go rush out and buy them. I mean, I don't think they have the best color range for everyone. I mean, they have their bright colors and then the brown nude and then a few other dark colors. I don't think they're the best line that Maybelline's come out with. I wish that they would bring out their nude line in Australia. That would be awesome, but I mean, time will only tell. But I don't think they're amazing. They're not really that matte, and I'm not a fan of the colors, but I like the idea. The next thing I picked up is the new L'Oreal Paris Vitalift Magic Blur. I believe this is like the Australian version of the what's it called, Miracle Blur. It's like a more wider tube, and this is an instant skin smoother finishing cream, so it's supposed to like hide pores and make your skin look all soft and model like and whatnot. And I've tried it once. I didn't really see a massive difference, but again, I'll have to try it out some more and see how I like it. And I believe this was like $25, which is really expensive. And I mean, I did know the price before I bought it, but I mean, come on L'Oreal, like really? But I'll definitely give you guys an update and see how I like this. So if you guys didn't already know, Australia finally has E.L.F products in Kmart. When I saw the display, I was over the moon. The Kmart that's closest to me still has a few empty aisles and stuff, so I think they might be adding some cool new brands in there as well, which I'm super excited about. But for the most part, they just had E.L.F at the moment, and they didn't have their whole range. You could get everything from the E.L.F website, which I'll link below if you guys want to check that out. But I did pick up a few things. The first thing I got was the E.L.F Maximum Coverage Concealer. This is oil free, and I got the shade, I think this is just the shade Light. I don't know why they're going to call this I don't know why they've called it a concealer when it's in like a foundation tube. Yeah, I got the shade Nude. It's on the lid. And I mean, it doesn't feel like it's a concealer, you know. It has that like an E.L.F foundation type of consistency, and I think the nude shade is a bit too dark for me, but I mean, it might work. But I definitely think the coverage is there. It feels like it glides in really nicely, and I think it'll be really nice even as just a foundation. If you guys want to see your first impression on that, I'd love to do one because I haven't used it yet, so I don't know what it would be like. Even if you guys want like a first impression / review, so I actually do a first impression, then a couple of days later I come back in the same video and tell you guys what my final thoughts are about it. Let me know in the comments below. This was about $8, I believe, so E.L.F is still pretty cheap in Australia. I was really worried that they were going to really amp the price up because that's what Australia does. But they are still relatively cheap. They do still range from about, I think it's $3 to $12, I believe. The next thing I picked up was the E.L.F contouring blush and bronzing cream. So you guys have probably seen the actual blush and bronzer duo that they have. Well, this is the cream version of that. I wanted to pick this up because I've always wanted to try cream contouring, and I have to say I'm really enjoying it so far. I think this blends really incredibly, and for a product that's only about $5.99, I believe, it works really well. It makes it look like you just have like a natural contour. It's really, really great. If you're someone starting out with makeup, even if you're like a professional makeup artist, I definitely recommend picking this up. I love the contouring shade. I haven't really had too much play around with the blush, but this bronzer as the contour, it is a fairly dark color, and it's so smooth and it glides on so easily though. Like you can't go wrong. I mean, they're pigmented, it's there, you know, they cream, they don't dry to like a powder or anything. I mean, for the price, you are getting amazing quality, is pretty much what I'm saying. So yeah, if you're one that's starting out in makeup, or even if you're a professional, definitely pick this up. If you want to try cream contouring, definitely try this. The brush that I've been using with that is the E.L.F small stipple brush. They have the larger one, and this is just obviously a smaller version of that. And this is what I've been using for the cream contouring. It really works well. You barely have to do any work when you apply it to your cheeks. You pretty much just have to, like the brush says, just to stipple it on, and it blends it out for you. It's amazing. I think this would be great for someone if you're not really big on wearing a lot of foundation. Maybe you just want more coverage in certain areas. I think this would be really, really great. Also to blend the concealer underneath your eyes, I think it'd be good too. The other brush that I picked up was the Flawless Concealer brush, and it's pretty much like a big blending brush really, but not so much for your eyes because it's huge. I don't know why I picked this up. I think I wanted to use it for setting my concealer on my eyes. I haven't had too much of a play with it, but it was only $3, so I thought, why not? I also picked up the new Maybelline New York Big Eyes Quad. This is in Luminous Brown. All of the other colors that they have are fairly playful and fairly vibrant colors, so this is the most neutral I could get, and this is what it looks like. I absolutely love this quad. The pigment is there. These are so gorgeous. They blend out so amazing. They are all shimmery, and you know, you might not get too much use out of the orange shade there, but they are pigmented. They glide on so smoothly, and I think Maybelline is definitely up the ante on their eyeshadows. I've always loved Maybelline eyeshadows, all their quads and stuff like that. I love them, but this Big Eyes one's, just the shimmer is so pretty. It's amazing just to use as like your little inner corner highlight. This pink shade that's in the corner here is so pretty, and the center champagne shade, oh, they are to die for. Another E.L.F product that I picked up was the E.L.F Healthy Glow Bronzing Powder in the shade Luminance. I have the other two shades, but I just didn't see the point. If you're gonna get these as a highlighter, and even though it says Healthy Glow Bronzing Powder, don't buy the other two shades. They are dark, and they have like highlighting shimmer in them. Like, you just don't go there. So buy the Luminous one. This is just a really nice champagne, and it's really, really gorgeous. It's really pigmented. It's got like that really light sort of gold under to it. Like, it looks gold, but it comes off fairly faint when you apply it. It's really, really pretty. When you look at it in the pan, it kind of just looks like an off sort of champagne gold color, but it does look really, really nice on the cheeks. The next product I picked up was the Lush Powder to Cream 3-in-1 Concealer, Foundation and Powder with an SPF of 15. And I got the shade Natural Beige, which might be a tad too dark. This is just what it looks like. I haven't tried this out yet, but the product is very, very creamy. And it looks like it has a decent amount of coverage. To be honest, I don't know why I picked this up. I don't really think I'll get that much use out of it. But I want to delve more into Lush products. I've really been loving some of their new stuff that they've come out with. And I love one of their foundations as well. If you guys want like mini reviews on the products that I bought from them, just let me know in the comments below. I might end up doing the video anyway. Just from the products that I found, maybe give you my thoughts on some of them. But I do think that they have some good quality products. I think a few of them are hits and miss, but you know, you get that with everything at the shop anyway. The next thing I picked up was the Lush Conceal Correct 4-in-1 Concealer Corrector Palette. That's a mouthful. So it just comes in like a little tub like so. And at the top you get a green and I think what's supposed to be just a normal skin color. And then you flip it up and you get another purple and another skin color. And it does have a mirror on the side as well. I've noticed with my breakouts more that the redness of my blemishes really does seem to peek through my foundation, so I've been using this to try and counteract that. I have tried this once. I wasn't so impressed. I mean, when you swatch it, you think they're just going to be extremely pigmented, but when you actually blend them into the skin, they sort of kind of just fade. You know, like it's like it's too creamy for it to actually work, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but I just don't think it's pigmented enough, but I'll play around with it a bit more and see how I like it. The last thing that I picked up was the E.L.F Flawless Finish Foundation with an SPF 15 and it's oil free. I got the shade Sand. Melissa Raymond from E.L.F, I'll leave her YouTube below. She did I think it was like half drugstore, half high-end, and she used this foundation, or maybe it was a full face E.L.F or something like that. And she used this foundation and it looked absolutely flawless on her. I loved how luminous it was. It was just so dewy and fresh and it made her skin just look so healthy. So I did pick this up. Unfortunately, it is a bit too dark for me. I haven't actually fully tried it and put it on my face. But it, like, I mean, you look at the color and you go, yeah, no, that can match. And then you actually put it on the skin and it just kind of, you just go, no, that's not going to work. So I think I'm going to have to purchase the next shade down to actually see how this foundation works. But from what I saw on her YouTube video, I absolutely love the foundation. Even when I was applying it, when I wanted to see if the color matched, I loved it. Just for the finish that it gives, so I'm not too sure about the lasting power or anything. But if you're looking for a good cheap drugstore foundation with a bit of flawless finish, then definitely check out E.L.F. So that's it for my haul today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed and had a bit of an insight into what's new in the stores. And also check the description box below for any links that I'll have, as well as all my social media, which you can follow me on my Instagram. I always post what my newest video is, so definitely follow me on there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye.
That's good.